Hey, so the good news is that you've gotten attention from your song. I mean, Hype thinks that your song is pretty good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Other than that, I do have an update that I should ask you about.
Okay.
I mean, your GoFundMe for Disneyland, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like it reads there how you famous are raising money because you are having a hard time and that you want to relive memories and how you want to be able to visit specifically Carsland.
Yes.
Why is it that you are setting up a GoFundMe when at that time you had TikTok on top of your um Colorado River Indian Tribe Fund?
I didn't put that.
No, no, you did have a GoFundMe. You had the information about it right there. You had the GoFundMe on your TikTok.
It was for Disneyland.
Exactly. Why is it
But
that you?
not for my hometown.
I know, but what I'm talking about is the fact that you had the means to go to Disneyland without asking for the donations.
Actually, um, I saw a donation back in March of this year.
Exactly, and
Cause the thing is, some of the people in the comments on Instagram Live, like I asked them, what should I what should I which app or website should I use to go when I raise money for my Disneyland trip? Then some people say, how about GoFundMe? I said, okay. I tried that, and then the next day, I'll call my guardian. He's okay with that.
even if your guardian is okay with that, I don't think that's okay.
Why?
Because you're taking away attention and resources from people who actually need help. There is somebody that I knew who used a GoFundMe because her friend passed away due to a incident regarding um something that happened at home basically, and how she had to use GoFundMe to help organize a funeral. And on top of that, she did a fundraiser. Whereas on your end, you're doing it just so that way you could go to Disneyland. That's not an emergency. That's not a desperate call for help. You're using it for you to go and fulfill a dream that you could have easily accomplished by yourself with your Indian tribe money as well as your TikTok funds.
So, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to my Disneyland trip then.
Yeah, I don't think you should. Not with that money. You have to cancel it.
So why? Because I worked so hard. I didn't even touch my GoFundMe. It just transferred to my savings account.
Brent, it's not fair. Even if it's something you've always wanted to do, I don't think it's fair that you go and use that website as a platform for a vacation. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah.
I understand these people understand your circumstances and they understand where you're coming from. But hear me out. You made the amount of time in which you had from the donation starting from March 15th until the day in which your TikTok was taken away. The money that you've made was outpacing the donations that was given to you, meaning you are making more from your live streams on top of your tribe fund compared to the donations. Had you not been spending so much on merchandise on top of fast food, and that you learned to be more self-sufficient, your family would have been very proud of you that you went so far as to go to Disneyland all by yourself. You could have just saved the money.
I have someone's gonna be taking me. I have a chaperone.
Good. Good thing that you have a chaperone.
I have a chaperone that's gonna be taking me to the group home.
I understand that, yes, I understand that your living circumstance is different, but it's about being as independent as possible. You have a tendency to get people to feel bad about you, that you want people to pity you and make you feel babied because of what you've been through. I understand that the pain and the trauma that you have is incredibly valid, and I get that. No man, let alone no child, should ever suffer through what you suffered through. But that doesn't mean you go and you use it as a crutch to make people intentionally feel bad about you. You can't just go out there and say, oh, I'm going to quit cars then, or I'm going to go ahead and quit social media. Well, of course, before your TikTok was taken away. I understand that it's a unconscious behavior that you have, but you should be made aware of that because it's not cool. Not only that, but unfortunately, during the retreat, the the chat log got leaked between you and Dawn, and I'm not happy about it because it ties into what exactly that I'm talking about. That she opens up to you and that she's comforting you, and yet you refuse to open yourself up to her, and for her to not even get that same level of warmth. It's one-sided. It's as if she was trying to be a mother figure to you. That's incredibly unfair. Knowing her, I don't think that after this, after what you've put her through, because you went so far as to put yourself and Dawn in a compromising situation, that she would not want to talk to you anymore. That you broke her trust. You made yourself into a liability. I remember one time I found a video in which you said that your sister accused you of being a liar. Is that correct?
What do you mean by that? You make me uncomfortable with this question. Like, what do you mean about my sister?
Well, I understand it's off topic, but has people ever called you a liar before?
When I was younger, yes. But the thing is, my sister and I don't talk like we used to. The last time we talked was back in 2023, and I trusted her, but not anymore because she blocked me. And I explained to you why.
I get that she blocked you, so with that being said, I understand because she went through a lot raising you and having to put up with your tendencies, with your whining, with your babying, because I get that you were one of 11 children and that you had a lot of instability. But at this point, at this age, you're still doing what you've done. You need to move past that, or else it will only get worse for you. That group home won't be there forever. You live in Arizona, meaning that that state is a red state. It prioritizes small government things, meaning that there's always a chance that the group home may lose its funding and that you may have to move back to your parents. Who knows if and when that happens? Not only that, but you have an unhealthy diet. You claim that at one time pizza and McDonald's were okay. Good thing you eat fruits and you eat yogurt and that you drink water. But even still, you have to watch yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to understand that at this rate, you're only going to look worse. And when it comes to you exercising, you have to push yourself more. You have to lift heavier weights. You have to have good form. I don't care if you don't want to hurt yourself. Diamonds forged under pressure, Brent. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And as for Dawn, it was your responsibility to be a good friend of her. It was your end of the bargain to keep her secret safe and to make sure that nothing gets out. And unfortunately, it has. It's a good thing you're not on TikTok. But for her, she has to deal with it. She has people within her network talking shit, talking badly about what she told you about. How does that make you feel?
Hurt.
It should hurt. I know you have a crush. I want this to be a lesson for you that you have to do better.
Yeah.
Don't be sorry. Be better, right?
Yeah.
Good. It's a good thing they've gotten attention from the video, but this is a wake-up call. Are you crying?
No.
I get that. Stunned silence. It's a real feeling. You really should cancel that GoFundMe. Focus on really. It's like if you really want to do good, refund those people, give them back their money, and focus on going there with your own hard work and with your own cash. It's about dignity. It's about self-respect. Right?
Yeah.
You have to do it for yourself. There are children who survived cancer who would go to Disneyland. Cancer. Their own bodies failing them. What excuse do you have?